I've been playing Superflat Hardcore Minecraft for quite some time. Unfortunately, things go well. I actually think this is starting to look pretty darn good. And some things not so well. 100 days of Minecraft. And we get blue ice. But I'm going to show you how you can create your own Superflat world and some little tricks to get you started. To start off with, what you want to do is you want to open a world in 1.17. The moment you load this world, close it, and then reopen it in 1.19. What this does, this enables you to have better structures. It gives you the pillager outposts, it gives you some room portals, along with the obvious ones such as villages and your strongholds, making your world feel just that little bit more filled, and actually, it kind of enhances the game a little bit better. Now you've got your world started, this is where the fun begins. First thing you want to do is head off in search of a village. Once you find your village, you're hoping to find a blacksmith. If you don't, guess what? Just keep going. Whilst you're in the village, you want to be stealing all your torches, you want to steal a bit of wood, and get yourself your basic materials. Part of the material gathering is you want to be taking down a iron golem. This will give you enough iron for a bucket, which you can then use to collect the water from the fountains. Trust me, this is going to be vital. Once you've got your water, what you want to do is you want to head back to your spawn point and put down an infinite water source. Now you've got your water source, everything is now a little bit simpler. That gives you the ability to grow some crops. The reason we head back to our spawn chunks is because spawn chunks are actually really important. Basically, what spawn chunks do is they're constantly loaded and always working. So if you build an iron farm, it will always be running. And basically, you're getting stuff without having to AFK. You can work elsewhere in the world, but these chunks will always work. This is perfect for your iron farms and everything else. The next thing we need to do is protect our little area. So what you want to do is take those fences that we stole earlier and place them around it as a perimeter to keep everything on the outside. With your perimeter made, light it up, and then everything is now completely safe. With the base now made, it's time to start the game properly. You want to head out again in search of a blacksmith. The reason we're looking for blacksmiths is because that is the only way to find diamonds at this stage. Obviously, yes, you can find diamonds in the Nether, but guess what? You can't get to the Nether yet, so go out and find them in a blacksmith. And also, the best thing about a blacksmith is they have 2 lava. You are able to then collect the lava with your little bucket and build yourself a Nether portal, which then again opens up the possibility of more diamonds in the Nether. There's always more benefits to a blacksmith because you can find some iron tools, which I've got to admit is pretty good. The next tedious task is to set up a trading farm. They're not difficult, as you can see. All you need to do is place down 4 beds, create a trench in the middle, place some trapdoors, and there you go, you have a breeder. It literally takes 2 seconds. With your breeder made, you can then start to trade. All you do is grow trees, chop down the trees, make some sticks, and trade the sticks. You now have emeralds, and you can start trading all the way up. And now you've got a steady supply of emeralds coming in, you are now set to go. All you need is a few extra workstations, some willing villagers, and you will have full diamond tools and armor in no time. The next thing we're going to do is head into the Nether, because guess what? We want some netherite armor. So all you do is you head straight through the portal that we made earlier, and as you can see, the Nether world is completely normal. This is the same with the end. It is completely normal. There is no issues. It is not super flat. And I'm actually quite happy about that, because if it was super flat, I think it'd just be boring, because it'd be 3 levels, and you could just run around and just get all the netherite. There's no challenge. I think having it like this, again, just creates a little bit of normality to the world and just makes everything that little bit better. But anyway, as you're in the Nether, head down to Y level 15 and just keep strip mining. The same as you do in normal Minecraft, and grab up as much ancient debris as you can. Head back to the overworld, use your smithing table, and boom, you've got netherite armor. It could not be any easier. And now you've got all your armor sorted out, the next thing is actually going to be getting a set of wings. Completing Minecraft has never been easier. All you gotta do now is head back into the Nether, collect some blaze rods, collect some ender pearls, and then make yourself the Eye of Enders. The best thing about Superflat is the actual ability to find strongholds. It is not difficult. All you do is you throw your pearl, and you just run in that direction. And after time, you will see a stronghold that looks like this. Sometimes they're in the sky, sometimes are on the ground. Normally though, they are in the sky, as you can see here. All you gotta do then is find a way up. You can just tower up, take out the silverfish spawner, create your portal, and then just deal with the dragon like this. You then want to go through the gateway, head out to the end, and do a bit of end busting. Eventually you'll find one of the ships, and you'll have yourself a pair of wings. You have now completed Minecraft, and everything is now finished, and you can just delete the world. Obviously not. This is Superflat, and we are a world full of builders. Meaning we actually have to start building something. But first things first, we have to deal with the slimes. The slimes are going to cause us a whole world of problems. The way I find them is I have a mod called Mini HUD. There's going to be a link in the description. This shows me where they are. All I do then is I dig out those chunks down to bedrock. Obviously, it's not too difficult. It's 2 layers of dirt and some grass. Take that out. Now we've got the blocks for the dirt. What we can do is build ourselves a little hut. And now the builds can properly start. The next thing you want to do is build your iron farm. It's a nice simple iron farm design. In the description is where the link is. Now you have all the iron you could ever need. Trade with your villagers and you will get yourself a load of redstone. This comes from your clerics. They give you loads of redstone. And guess what? It's nice and simple. Now you've got your redstone, you can go ahead and make yourself a wood farm. Again, I'm using the Inexo Force farm. This is an actual really good one, and all it does is it breaks the leaves, pushes it along, and you've got loads. Gotta admit, it's pretty pricey. Again, as always, link in the description for the farms. And now we've got the basics, it's nice and easy. We can upgrade our little dirt hut into something a little bit more fashionable. An oak hut, which is absolutely beautiful. The next essential farm is actually pretty easy. It is a basic cobblestone farm, but I actually like to build it as a stone farm. That way, if you use fortune, you get cobblestone. If you use silk touch, you get stone. I mean, it's pretty simple. The way you make this is nice and easy. Place hoppers along the bottom like so, place water on one side, and above it, all you do is you place some lava, and boom, you've got a stone generator. It takes seconds, and you've now got infinite stone and cobblestone, meaning you can texture walls into something looking like this. But the main piece of advice, if you take anything away from this video, is to genuinely take your time. If it takes you a week to build a hill, it takes you a week. If it takes 3 days to build an iron farm, it takes 3 days. Do not rush anything, and beware of the pillager outposts. The reason for this is because they are insane. The spawn rates are stupid, and they are literally everywhere. If you want to tackle it, feel free. But you are going to be doing that on your own because I have no interest. I've lost too many worlds to bloody pillagers. Not happening. And that's everything you need to know. You now have everything you need to carry on and survive in Superflat Hardcore. If you want to see how I do my world, head over to Twitch or TikTok at 8 PM UK time pretty much every day, and I'll be there to show you what I'm doing and how to do it, and I can answer any questions that you need. I've been Rickmont, and you guys are bloody awesome.